Supermarkets are large self-service shops that sell a large variety of goods. While the formula of supermarkets is a successful one, there exist some flaws. One major issue is the fact that items can be perishable. If these items do not have good sales and they are allowed to expire, they would have to be disposed of. From a business perspective, this could be considered a large loss, as not only did these items take up warehouse and shelf space, but they were also bought and not sold, so their full cost would be counted as a loss to profits. One way to avoid having stock that simply wastes space and lowers profits is to cut your losses and sell the items at a lower price. This discount would entice customers to buy the product, allowing for the stock to be purged and for some money to be made, reducing loss or even creating some profit. One way to apply those discounts is through the use of coupons. However, creating and designing coupons can be very difficult and time-consuming, as the stock would need to be analyzed and the coupons would need to be designed. The Mr. JK crew have engineered a software solution that would make doing this very easy: the Coupon Generation System, or CGS. This easy-to-use software would serve as a tool for managers who would have access to features such as auto-generated coupons based on sales trends. All of the work would be done by the system, which would suggest many different possible coupon options. Managers need only select which option they want. There is also a built-in coupon designer, which would present suggested coupon designs, and those could be edited to the manager's liking. These and many more ease-of-life features are what allow for the CGS to be so easily integrated into business systems. There are many requirements for the system. Listed on screen are the functional and non-functional requirements. When they are analyzed and compounded, the system requirements are created, a list of functionalities the system needs to operate. These are the major requirements. For our system, they are: after a manager has designed and approved a coupon, the system must deliver that coupon to customers on the mailing list. The system should be able to print physical copies of approved coupons to be distributed to customers in person rather than by email. The coupons should be redeemable by the system. On screen is a use case diagram. This shows what the overall design of the system should be, and how the system would be used. The actors listed are those who would interact with the system, such as managers and customers, and the use cases are how they would interact with that system. In general, the system would follow the use cases. A manager would enter the sales parameters that the CGS would search for, such as amount of sales in a month. The CGS would track items that fit that description given by the manager. After a fortnight, the timer would trigger a system update. The CGS would then generate reports on items it found and deliver them along with coupon suggestions to the manager. The manager would select a coupon option and finalize its parameters such as discount percentage. The system would then deliver those coupons to customers on the mailing list. Customers would then be able to redeem the coupons in stores. If a coupon is used, the system would track it and deliver a report to the manager after its use window closes. A black box test is where people who know nothing about a system are allowed to use it and test its functionality. This style of testing was used to investigate the ease of use of the system. Here, a user with no prior experience or instruction was allowed to use the main functions of the system, those listed on screen, and their results were recorded. The test showed that the user was able to use the system substantially well with no prior knowledge, attesting to its ease of use. While designing the CGS, it was determined that there would be certain risks involved with the development of the system. Strategies to mitigate those risks were developed. The risks are listed on the screen, while the mitigating strategies are: for staff turnover, allow the less experienced staff to learn from the veterans so that they can understand and do their job if the experienced employee leaves. For productivity issues, a simple motivation technique should be employed to try to keep the workers happy. If this does not work, more serious threats of laying off should be discussed with them. For size underestimation, alert the customer that some features will have to be left out to account for the now realized size. For gold plating, checkups should be performed to ensure that unneeded functionality is not added, and the requirements are adhered to so that no more time wasting happens. For hardware unavailability, you must just accept the risk. For case tool underperformance, work with current case tools while having members of the group redesign it to exclude the noticed errors. For staff recruitment, deploy advertisements to online boards and any way possible to recruit employees. For ill staff, reorganize teams so that there is more overlap of work and people therefore understand each other's jobs. For software incompatibility, there is no other option but to go back and attempt to fix the issue by 1. Changing the platform the software was built on and use code transferers to translate the code written for the new platform, or find a workaround to bypass the software incompatibility. For staff incompatibility, have social gatherings to attempt to minimize tensions. For technology change, roll back the technology to a workable build. The cost of the proposed system was estimated using the COCOMO 2 model, which is an algorithmic-based cost estimator. The overall cost was determined to be approximately $121,000. The time taken to complete the system would be around 9 to 10 months, and the number of persons required to develop the system would be 20 to 21. We now arrive at the main interfaces of the system. This is the login interface. Here, a manager would be able to enter their credentials and gain access to the system. They may also use the screen to reach the manager account editor. Once logged in, a manager would be able to access the preview interface. This interface shows a preview of the suggested coupon. It also shows data on the item related to that coupon. The interface contains buttons that would allow the manager to accept or reject the suggestion, as well as a button to open the coupon editor. Finally, we come to the editor interface. Here, managers can edit the style and layout of the coupon. It also allows for new layouts, fonts, and colors to be generated for said coupon. This has been the Mr. JK crew with the coupon generation system. We hope you enjoyed the presentation and that you consider our solution in the future.